What's going on YouTube? Card Culture 2 coming at you here with another Mail Day video as we approach college football season. I figured it makes sense to throw some Ohio State cards out, and as I'm getting ready to do a PC video here shortly in the coming weeks about some of my favorite Buckeye cards, I didn't want to put any of my big ones out or some of my real faves, my real favorites. Excuse the lingo. So I figured I'd put out some cards that I think are super underappreciated but are really cool for collectors. Got a nice one here, helmet sticker. Again, being a Buckeye, that's pretty special there. And then one of my favorite places on earth, Ohio Stadium, the Horseshoe. So really cool patch cards. I know there's a banned ones about like dotting the I, so I'll probably have to get one of those here soon. But figured I'd put those out as we get ready for college football season. So I got quite a bit of mail. Just going to get right into it here. Again, been selling a lot, been buying a lot. It's been kind of busy here lately. So should actually have another one of these coming out pretty soon as well, because I'm just expecting so much. But yeah, just get right into this. Is that a note? I don't think these are notes. I think these are just, yeah, that's just trash. All right. So Darnold. Oh, okay. So this is a lot I bought on Instagram. The name is like Mile High Collections, I believe. Ended up giving me a pretty fair price on a couple lots, or a couple cards in this lot. So I've been picking up mostly 2019 stuff, but for most of you that know, I am a Darnold guy. Haven't really been picking up a ton of Darnold stuff because comparatively when I was getting them versus where they're at now, they're quite a bit higher, so it needs a good microfiber to it. But you can definitely tell part of the Jets patch, but pretty cool. I think this might be a shoe or something, a shoe or a glove or something odd, but cool looking card for sure. I'm expecting big things out of Darnold this year. I also did that with Luck before, and Luck retired, so hopefully Darnold doesn't retire. This is actually my second one of these. I actually own the jersey number 1, so this is they're sequential, so I own 15 and 16 now. But Paris Campbell, first off the line, patch auto at a 19. I had really high expectations for him this year. Obviously, it really hurts not having Luck. But again, being a Buckeye, this will sell in store, worst case scenario. So probably keep this for a little while, but pretty cool card nonetheless. Another guy I have high expectations for this year. I think the Niners are going to surprise some people. I think there's a couple wide receivers on that team that could break out, but Debo definitely has potential. So he took a nice screen to the house the other day, I think, or a short little pass that he took like 60 yards. So that's pretty cool. And then McLaurin, 2 RPAs from Certified. You got a 1-color basic napkin patch and then a nice 3-color. I heard reports that he could start for Washington. So again, he is a Buckeye. Worst case scenario, again, as always, these sell in shop. But figure why not? He's super cheap. I get it, he's not a big name, but still, I'll pick up a couple of those just in case. All right, moving right along. Well, that's interesting. Tootsie Pop. I've never, I don't think I've ever gotten candy before other than with like a subscription box. So that is odd. Comment below, has anyone ever received like a full piece of candy like this in your package? In a mail, like not something like a subscription box. Like I know there's like a subscription box that sends like a piece of bubble gum or like 3 pieces of candy with some supplies. Not that. I'm talking about an eBay purchase with a piece of candy. Have you ever received this, and would you eat this? Would you be willing to eat this Tootsie Pop? So, just out of curiosity, I would be curious to know what you guys think. So comment below what you, if you've received one, and if you would be willing to eat it. So picked this up the other day at auction, pretty cheap. I think it was like 50 bucks. Might have been like exactly 50 bucks. But I picked this up at auction. I think it was actually Sunday night, so this came pretty quickly. But Ryan Finley, cracked ice rookie auto. I'm not sure he's going to do much this year, but I'm not sure how long Andy Dalton has with Zach Taylor. I think that's their coach's name. Zach Taylor there. Zach Taylor didn't draft Dalton. He was obviously a product of Marvin Lewis. So I just wonder, and for $50, if this guy comes out and starts, if he were to start a game and beat out Dalton and then throw 3 touchdowns, I mean, this card jumps to $250 pretty quickly. Again, he may never play, and this card could go to $20 pretty quickly, but I think that potential with a quarterback was worth buying, so. Especially when you get some candy with it, too. All right, now I actually do know what this is because I saw the name. This, of course, I don't have them with me. This would have been much cooler to show if I had the other ones with me, but I might do that in a separate video. What? Doing some extras. Some Steelers. I'm not a Steeler guy, but cool. All right, so if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, if you don't, feel free to do so. It's the same thing as here. It's Card Collector 2. Pretty consistent. You'll notice I've been picking these up for quite some time. I believe this is number 13 for me. I'm always trying to get more of these. I'm a big fan of this set. Sam Darnold, Immaculate, True RPA, Rookie Auto at a 99. I don't have much interest in the out of 14. I'm not looking for college. I'm only looking for this exact same card. Like I said, I think this is my 13th one of the 99, and I'm trying to get some more. So, guy on Twitter had one, was very friendly with me, very fair. He was just awesome to work with. I think his name's Tommy. But he was great to work with, and ended up giving me a solid price on this, and I was happy to buy it. So, appreciate that deal, Tommy. All right. Moving right along. Again, I bought quite a bit, so I don't really know what's here yet and what's not here, so a lot of this is a surprise to me, too. Alright, so we got some base. Tim Anderson, I saw something today on him about SportsCenter about bat flips. But again, if you know me, you know I don't follow a lot of baseball. Oh yeah, I picked this up the other day. I thought this was priced pretty fair. Zeke sells really well in my shop, very, very well. He's probably the most popular Buckeye I sell. Him or Michael Thomas are probably close, but it's definitely Zeke. 101 from Immaculate. This was way, way, way too cheap. This was like $40, I think. And that's just, I mean, this is an easy $75 card. I mean, if you look up what Zeke did at Ohio State in his 3 years in college, and what he did on the 3-game stretch in 2014, this is from there because you can see there. Rest in peace, Costa was a teammate who killed himself at Ohio State. They found him like the week of the Michigan game, or that team up north in 2014. And so he wore this for Michigan was in the game. Wisconsin in the Big Ten Championship, then Alabama in the Sugar Bowl, and then Oregon in the national title. But his 3-game stretch with Wisconsin, Alabama, and Oregon was unbelievable. I think he had over 220 yards in every game. Had like 3 or 4 touchdowns in the national title, ran all over Alabama. Like they said, Nick Saban's only allowed like 1 or 2 225-yard rushers ever. And he was one of them. I mean, what he did in college at Ohio State to bring us that national title with a third-string quarterback was absurd. So I certainly have no problems holding on to this if this doesn't sell, but this will probably be one I end up sticking out because this dude is extremely popular and deservingly so. So just figured I'd pick that up. That was a really cool card. Love the artwork on that, or the picture on that. I remember buying the card in the front. I don't remember buying the card in the back. Appears to be a Jarrett Stidham, so unless he threw something in, Or I don't think I bought something different. Dude, tape. Alright, so this is the card I bought. I bought this on eBay. Josh Jacobs, he's just one of those guys that I really like this year. So I've been picking up some of his stuff. This is cool. Clelin Ferrell, this is Prestige, this is retail. It's the green, extra point. Well, obviously everything this year, Prestige is retail. But green, extra points. Again, Raiders are actually one of the popular teams in my shop. It's, not one I expected, but Dickerson and then Jarrett Stidham, who's also looking really good for the Patriots. So, a couple cool extras. That was super nice. Beats base cards. This actually came to my shop. So again, there's the shop address. I'll hide his address. I had trouble getting mail, so I typically advise people don't send things to my shop. But I'll be honest, I have no idea what this is. I'm not expecting anything. Again, because I don't buy anything for my or ship to my shop because I have trouble getting mail there. Okay, just wanted to make sure this didn't say something that they didn't want me to read on camera. Follow you on Instagram, jgp.3, big card collector. Maybe you can give these to some kids in your store, Jerry. Well, that was cool. Speaking of awesome running backs at Ohio State, Heisman Trophy winner, 96. Eddie George was phenomenal in college. I believe these are all rookies. Impact, Skybox, Bowman's Best, and Pinnacle. So that's super cool. This might be second year. Good looking card. Super cool design. And Bowman's Best is 97. So those are both second year Eddies. And then Rookie Impact. So that's super cool. I have a kid that I know exactly who I'll give these to. So appreciate that, Jerry. That was really cool. Alright, moving on. It's a big box. I don't really know what this is. Alright. All that for one card. Alright, well, I guess it's better to be safe than sorry. So, Dwayne Haskins, unparalleled, rookie auto. If you've watched any of my videos up to this point, you'll know that this is a common theme. Been picking up Haskins stuff where I can find it. And there's an unparalleled rookie auto to add to my collection. So, that was another eBay purchase. Alright, this one looks like it's eBay. Thanks. Yep, cool. Alright, David Montgomery, another guy that I've been picking up. Shipped in a mag. It's pretty good looking patch. Couple white corners, that's typical with Majestic. But good looking card for sure. Majestic RPA out of 99. Another guy that I've been trying to pick up stuff of. Big fan of Montgomery this year. He's actually my pick for Rookie of the Year, so hopefully I'm right. I'm going to save those two for a second here. We'll do those two last because they're the same thing. So a couple more. Stay tuned to some of the videos on my page here, guys. I'm going to be doing some giveaways, some other cool things here very soon. So stay tuned. I've got a lot of stuff in the works. If you wouldn't mind turning on the notifications and subscribing to me, click that bell button down below. And then feel free to subscribe because I've got some really cool stuff in the works. I won't give too much of it away, but some cool stuff coming very soon. So, all right. So you've got a Steel Chambers patch auto. It's actually game worn from the All-American Bowl. This is a running back for Ohio State. He's a freshman this year. He's probably 4th string now. He's not the top running back coming into the class, but still. I think it was like $10 delivered or something, so ended up picking that up. But you never know. I like to get the Buckeye guys when they're like young and just hold on to them, because sometimes they pan out and actually do something, and then their stuff goes up. So that was kind of cool. I think I remember having one of those of Zeke when he blew up and like ran for those couple 200-yard games and sold it for like $225. All right, so we've got. I think this was an eBay purchase. This was like $7 shipped. This is a good card for check out my cards or just cards in general. Georgia stuff sells well. It's 3-color Riley Ridley patch auto. Bears don't have a ton of wide receivers. I realize it's not a Bears jersey, so that might hurt it later, but 3-color patch auto of Calvin Ridley's brother. I mean, just seems like a no-brainer, so I bought it, took a chance. It was a cheap auction, so figured, why not? All right, and then last but not least, we've got a couple packages from Panini Rewards. As you guys saw the other day, I've been buying lots of stuff. I bought a lot of stuff the other day from the reward site. I mentioned it that I got a 101 Jason Witten. It was in my last Mailday video. And that is what this is as well. All right. So you've got Witten Auto at a 25. You've got 2 Davante Adams, which is disappointing because I have not seen a single one of these with some color. So I wish there was a couple with color, but Davante Adams. Then you've got 12 of 15, and you've got 4 of 10. So some more Witten stuff there. Then I actually was able to get a couple more. And I don't know what's in these. I don't remember what I ordered at the same time. I honestly have no idea. But we've got Witten Auto at a 25, Witten Auto at a 75, another Witten at a 10, another Davante Adams, another 2 Davante Adams. Hey! We got a little bit closer to some patches. 3, no jersey number, unfortunately. Witten at a 15, and then Witten at a 49. So yeah, lots of cool stuff from Panini Rewards. End up getting some of those sorted out. May end up including those in my next giveaway. Couple of those to some collectors. So yeah, guys, that's like I said, that's all I got for now. Again, just a quick recap of some of the cooler cards that I've got. I was able to get this time. Like I said, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, turning on notifications, I would greatly appreciate it. I've got some really cool content planned. Shop tour, card room tour, how I store cards, a vintage card PSA order, so a throwback box break. I've got all sorts of stuff in the works. So if you would not mind hitting subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it as well. But for now, guys, that's all I got. Have a good one. Peace.